When I went to go purchase a new 70-200 for my new Canon, I went ahead and thought about what kind of lens I want to get. I knew I wanted to get a 2.8, the 70-200, but I didn't know if I want to get the IS version 2 or just the non-IS. I know those are the two lenses that always are in question on which is the sharpest. But the question is it worth the extra $1,000 for the IS? So we got the IS and the non-IS. They're about the same. The IS weighs a little bit more than the non-IS. I've shot with both. I haven't shot with the IS one because it just got in the mail. However, the non-IS, I've shot with it. I like the images qualities from it, but the overall performance is good. I love it to death, but after shooting with this just for about 5 minutes, I'm already in love with this thing. The two major differences, obviously, with the lenses is on the side right here with the switches. That's the main difference that you can see up close. You have a lot more on this side. And the IS version 2 has a nicer, I want to say, lens hood compared to the non-IS. It's just kind of on there. This actually has a button, and this will actually snap on, snap off, where this one is just simply held on by teeth. And I miss a lot putting this on if I'm trying to get it on in a hurry. Besides that, identical lens, same length, same everything. IS is a little bit heavier, but here's some sample images and we'll go over them right now. Check them out. So here we go. I got this little domo stuffed animal at the carnival. We set it outside. It's about 30 feet away from me. I'm shooting at 1/200th of a second, f2.8 ISO 100 with the non-IS lens, the ones I've been shooting with for a while. So we're trying to see how easy I can get sharpness on this tooth right here. That's where I'm trying to get on. So we're going to go ahead and start. I'm trying to keep with the rule of whatever my distance is, keep the same shutter speed. So I'm at 185, so I'm at 1/200th. So we're going to go ahead and look at this 1:1, and here we go. It looks pretty sharp. It's that's usable. And we're going to go down at 100th of a second. That's not sharp. Can't hold it. I am holding this off my body but sitting down at 1/50th, 125. No, it's not even good. So I bump it back up to 1/60th. And it looks sharp, but when you zoom into 1:1, it's not sharp. It's that you can pass this off as like a black and white street photography, but it's, who you shoot in street photography with a 70-200, and then 1/25th, it's not usable. So for me, focal length is what you can get in your shutter speed. So it's a great lens. Just you can't use it underneath whatever you're shooting the distance at. Over here with the IS, same thing, starting at 1/200th at f2.8 ISO 100. We're at 182, and we're going to go ahead and shoot. This looks super tack sharp. Go ahead and zoom in 1:1. It looks great. So zoom back out. 1/60th, still looks good. 1/25th, still got it. By now I've already lost it in the non-IS. 100th. Looking really good. I'm pretty satisfied. I'm doing this still, like I said, handheld, sitting down. 1/80th, still sharp. 1/60th, still sharp. 1/50th, I'm still tack sharp. This is unbelievable on this lens. And here we are, 1/40th. And remind you, this wind is blowing right now. So it's actually moving the domo, so I'm able to lock on and get this shot with the IS also. And 1/40th, I'm super sharp. Here we are, 1/30th. It's a little bit soft, but we get down to 1/25th. Sharpness again. Absolutely unbelievable. 1/20th, sharpness. 1/15th, I'm still able to get sharp images off this lens. And then I go to 1/10th, and I can't get sharpness anymore. So the question comes down to now, is the lens worth the money? Is it worth the extra money? That's what it comes down to. If you're shooting a lot of indoors, a lot of areas where you have to be at slow shutter speeds and still get far in, like inside of a church, this lens is amazing. This lens will do exactly what you asked it to do, and it'll have tack sharp images. It's unbelievable. It blows my non-IS lens completely out of the water. For me, it's worth the $1,000 extra. And nowadays, how if you take care of your lens and you treat it nice, and the 5 years that you own it and you want to upgrade, if you bought it for $2,000, you can sell it for about $1,600, $1,700 used. These lenses hold their value. So for me, it's worth the extra $1,000. As you can see on the screen with the images, you can make your own, decision for yourself. But for me, it's worth it. That's my comparison test between the Canon 7200 IS and non-IS. And let me tell you, the IS version is absolutely amazing.